Alright, good afternoons, ladies and gentlemen. So today, welcome back to today's video. Today's forecast, 6/9/21. Before we get started into that video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like it. And if you do subscribe, make sure you turn on those post notifications. So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the tropics, the future radar today, and then the air temps, and then the USA forecast for the whole United States. And today's question is, what are three things a hurricane needs to develop? Leave your comment down below, and whoever has the right answer, I'll give a shout out in next video. So as the last video, guys, you can see that I was talking about the name hurricanes or tropical storms, tropical depressions, anything like that. Right now we're looking at maybe a potential future bill next probably 10 days, 10, 15 days out now. So as you guys want to see this, just pause the video real fast. This is from the Weather Channel. You guys can go on the weatherchannel.com and see and go under hurricane and see their name stuff. But as you guys can see, we might have a name in a few days called Bill, probably in the next week or so. So here it is, the tropical wave. It only has a 10% chance of forming in the next 5 days. But yesterday it was saying 30% chance in the next 5 days. So I think they pushed the date a little bit back for it to be forming in the next 5 days. So I think later on's update or even tomorrow's update, we could see it bump back up to 20 or maybe 30. It just all depends. So going on to the GFS, this right here, I'm gonna say it's pretty cool what the European GFS and CMC are kind of agreeing in the same spot and same development. But if you look at the GFS, this is June 9th to 60, so today's last run on the GFS. And if you guys see, this is hour 210, and this is valid on Friday, June 18th, 2021. As you guys can see, 18th, we might be starting to see something form to something. So as you guys see, the GFS is right here, and looking at it, it's a little bit southwest from this area right here, and then we got right here. So as you guys can see, that warm water, not too much dry air, not too much a lot of moist air, and it's very favorable for a tropical storm to form in this area. So that's gonna start some stuff around the 18th, I would say. So this is around the 19th. We can see it's forming something, not a tropical storm just yet, but the European is saying something different than the GFS. So we're gonna see the GFS, European, and CMC are gonna come together, because we're still talking about a good 10 days out until exactly 10 days until we probably start to see something. So um, that's a little ways out. So no one, I wouldn't go off anything until 2 days before, because I've seen personally where I live, hurricane was gonna come on. Floyd or Florence. I think there's a storm named that. So many storms I've tracked in the past. I got Matthew. So much I've tracked. Um, it took more of Carolina area, and it was supposed to come on head on us around a cat, 221, and they switched it up at the last second. So you really don't want to start believing stuff until the last 2 days. Now I'm saying they're telling you to evacuate, but that all comes down to you guys paying attention or listening to your local weather, even the Weather Channel, because I'm not an expert meteorologist, so I don't want to put hurt no one, like someone going after me because I gave false information. So just make sure you stay with your local weatherman or even the Weather Channel, someone that's professional more than me, because stuff like this can hurt people, and I don't want none of that happening to anyone. So back to the thing. This is the GFS right here. we go into next run. This is gonna be a video right here. We're gonna play it to like right here. So as you guys see, it forms right here. It starts up a little bit, and then we're talking about some stall. It might stall out for a day, pushing some rain bands onto Texas. This is not confirmed yet, but this is as of right now. If this was to happen tomorrow or something, uh, then this is what would happen as of right now. But the models could switch up real fast, take it into more in this area, form right, take it into this area. But right now, we're seeing this area getting hit. It's a very small tropical storm. So as you guys can see, we see it stall for like a minute, good day, and then making landfall right here. So, um, like I said, you can see it probably stall. So here's the European. Like I said, the GFS is kind of a little behind it, but the European is seeing a good tropical storm. Um, but the European sadly would say stops right here. Same hours, same days, June 19th. As you guys can see, I actually compared them both. You guys can see that we can see that they're agreeing a little bit more, but the GFS doesn't really have good understanding of whether if it's going to be a tropical depression, tropical storm. The Europeans, on the other hand, is saying it's going to be a tropical storm around the 19th. This is the same hours, just 6 hours off. So really, if you look at that, if you wanted to, let's just move the GFS up to like right here, probably. So there's still agreements on this same wind field. The wind fields are actually agreeing; they're pretty accurate with each other. So, like I said, the GFS doesn't have it formed as much as the European. The European is saying it's going to be formed a lot or more advanced on the 19th than the GFS. GFS is like we're still in that forming stage, and it's going to be a good 2 days before we start forming at this point. The European is saying, on the other hands of the European, we're saying that it's going to be forming. But like I said, this is not the official track where it's going to be making landfall. Like I said, it can make landfall right here, right here, right here, anywhere in this. Or you can even just do. It's probably most unlikely, but you can do a loop. Anything's possible. It's weather, so we can't really track it 10 days out. So that's something. So now, like I said, the CMC is kind of agreeing with the GFS too in the European. The European and GFS are all in the same. Same thing with the wind fields. We still got that same. So, but the CMC does stop here, and the CMC is not the best model out there. It's really the third of my favorites. But the first one is the European because the European is probably good for tracking storms. The GFS sometimes likes to over exaggerate storms and startle stuff, and sometimes it just like it was misplaced when the storm was talking about. They're talking about a category 1 about 2 weeks ago, right in front of the Carolinas, and that's not going to definitely happen. But it was just the GFS just being just spitting out storms because of the bad data model and all that. So moving on to another thing, this is going to be your guys' Friday weather, but this weekend is going to be nice for most of the United States. Besides the north, you guys are going to expect rain coming into your guys' Monday. So really, it's going to be a nice weekend for the most of the United States. We talk about this is Friday, starting off your guys' weekend. You could see some rain for people that are waking up at the first thing in the morning, and then around Monday, you see Saturday, Sunday is pretty clear, and then as we go into that, move away from Sunday, we're moving on to Monday. We're talking about some rain in parts of the north, but really up into the Canadas mainly. So moving on to another thing, here's our temperatures for today. Our highs, we're talking about 80, 97 in Dallas, 86, 101, 103, 83 in San Antonio, and going up into the the middle of the United States, if I could talk today, 88, 93, 92, and then going to the West Coast, we're talking about 80, 74, 68, 60, and then going into the East Coast, 71, 77, 82, 78, 81, and then going into the Bahamas, 80, 79. So then, as we go into your guys' Friday, starting off your guys' weekend, it's going to be pretty warm for most of the United States. You do have a little cold spill right here, which is a little bit under average than this time of year. The average, I think, for some of the whole entire East Coast is around 80 degrees right now, which is a little bit below average. But we're talking about 99 and parts of even hitting the 100 digits up into Texas, which is gonna normal for them. It's typical, but we're talking about even 83, 91 in parts of Minnesota, 70. So it's gonna hit a warm spike for you guys this weekend. So as you guys hit your weekend, oh boy, it's gonna get really warm for most of the United States. We're talking about hundreds for, or even in the high 80s for most of the United States. So it's going to be an enjoying weekend for most of the United States. I think there is going to be a little bit of rain in this area, but eventually making its way up into the north. And this is around Saturday, so if you guys live in anywhere where it's 101, drink a lot of water, have that sunscreen on, and if you're doing any type of activities. And then going on to Sunday, still nothing has not really changed. Cool down a little bit right here. Still nice to get out of the house and do everything like that. As you guys can see right here, we're still at 99. So we're talking about 4 days straight of 99, 100 digits for Texas, which is common. It's not the new, it's normal. So guys, that's gonna be a wrap of the video today. And if you guys enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like the video. And if you do subscribe, turn on post notifications. This is my last week of school, so I'm gonna start posting more earlier, like today. I just have a day off, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video.